Hey guys, what is up and welcome back to my channel. Today we have like almost a full face of products to try. Let's go ahead and just get started and talk about these new products. All right, to start off, I am wearing this Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer in SPF 50. And what I love about it is that it has a little bit of a glow. And I don't know if you guys can tell, I've been wearing this for several hours now because I applied it this morning. But it does kind of have a little bit of a healthy glow. It's more of like that healthy, moisturized, hydrated kind of look. It's the first time me trying it today and I really love it. All right, so an interesting product that I wanted to try is this super dewy blurring balm from Makeup Revolution. I'm just really curious about this, like how good it is as like blurring and like how my makeup will look under it. This is what it looks like, and then you open it up and it's just like a clear balm. So I'm not exactly sure how to apply this. I think I'm gonna take this brush and I'm just gonna pick some up on the brush and apply it to my pores. It's definitely kind of filling in my pores, kind of getting rid of any like super shine, but it's not super matte either. Like, so I don't know if you can tell the difference between this side and this side, but it's just a little bit more less dewy, definitely kind of filled in those pores. And this is also great to use like if you have touch-ups. So I'm excited to see how it like works like after I've worn my makeup and like reapplying it over top. And I don't feel like I have to go with any primer just because with this Dew Glow, like I feel my skin still feels really hydrated and moisturized even though I've been wearing it for several hours. So I'm not gonna go in with any primer today. We're just gonna kind of test this out in the center of the face. Also, while I'm here applying my foundation, I actually do have kind of a new foundation brush that I'm trying out. I have used it several times already, but it is the Heavenly Skin Smoothing Complexion Brush from IT Cosmetics, number 704 brush. And honestly, this is all I've been using to apply my foundations the last couple days. I really love how it like applies my foundation. It like really pushes it into the skin and really like helps blend it out really well. All right, so for concealer, I'm going to be using lots of Makeup Revolution products today, but this is their Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. This is actually not a new product to me. I used this several years ago. It was one of my favorites, but I honestly, after, trying so many others, concealers over the years, I just don't remember how I feel about this. So I wanted to revisit it again to see what it was about this product. It has an interesting wand to it. It's just like very straight and a little slight angle. And what I've been doing lately is I go down further with my concealer so I don't come all the way up here because I try to avoid all these fine lines right underneath because I don't want to emphasize those. All right, we'll start with that much because I don't remember like how it says full coverage, but I don't remember how full coverage that this is. Wow, that's actually really nice. It is a thicker concealer because it is full coverage, but it's not drying necessarily as drying as like other like high coverage concealers are. As I'm letting it sit even longer, I mean, it still looks fine under the eyes. What I'm finding though is that it is slightly a drier formula the more that it like sits under my eyes, but not like too drying. And that's one reason why I try not to get all the way up underneath my eye, because I don't want any concealer to really emphasize those fine lines. It doesn't matter really what concealer I'm using. I always get some sort of defining of those under eye lines. I mean, it did a good job of concealing. I feel like my eyelids are completely unmatched, and so I need to add some concealer to my eyelids to match them. I would still prefer like my NYX concealer serum. I remember this was just like my holy grail. Like I had bought bottles and bottles of this concealer when I had first started my channel. I love this concealer. Yet since then found other concealers that I would prefer over this one, but this is not bad. All right, the next product from Makeup Revolution is their cream bronzer. I have definitely used this like twice already. It will be the first time you guys seeing me use it on camera, and you'll get my thoughts on it. One thing that I have learned is you need to use a brush kind of like this. You can even also use a brush from e.l.f. Just something that's kind of like round and like dense, but not like super dense. And this with this product, a little goes a long way. So I'm literally just gonna tap, and that's all I need, because watch. I mean, it's very pigmented, but I feel like it blends out really well. And then just to blend it out, I just go around the edges with whatever's left on my foundation brush. And I just kind of go around the edges. But like, boom. That was like, it's super fast. And then I like to always go down the center of my nose with it. All right, for powder, I'm just going to go in with my Huda Beauty Easy Bake. This will be the test to see how powder lives over this. Honestly though, this is the best powder for setting your face. Just as it always is supposed to be. Looks really natural and flawless underneath. Oh my gosh, I just forgot. I was gonna try this super dewy liquid blush from Revolution as well, but I just powdered my face. All right, we'll have to save this for another time, but I really wanted to give this a shot. I've been really into like creams and liquids lately, especially when we're getting closer to spring and summertime. Definitely want something that's going to give me a little bit more of a dewier, kind of glowier look. It's for a different time. I always do that. I always forget. Okay, I'm going to quickly just bronze the face with my Jaclyn Cosmetics bronzer, and then I'll be back. I do have a powder blush to try though. Girl, this is just one of their classic powder blushes, but this is in the shade Classic Pink. You know, spring is coming, just a really basic pink. Take that. One thing that I never loved about CoverGirl's blushes is that they are so skinny. Like, in order to get my brush all the way in there. Okay, and then I'm just going to tap this on the high points of the cheeks. Ooh, that's really pretty. I really like that. But that's a really pretty, just like natural pink color. And then I always like to just take my powder, whatever's left on my powder brush, and just kind of go over anything just to kind of soften it. I really like that. That is so pretty. Now for my eyeshadow palette. I got this from Morphe. This is their 35L Ultra Lavender Artistry Palette. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I am obsessed with the color lavender. I have been obsessed with the color lavender since I knew that I was having a baby girl when I was pregnant with my daughter. And ever since then, lavender is just melts my heart every time I see something that's the color lavender. Like, seriously. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here called Follow Me. It's kind of like a nice, like, mauve-y color. And I'm just gonna use this right above my crease. I think now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in this shade called Spark. It's kind of a burgundy mauve shade on the outer part of my eye. And what I do is I take the brush and I start to swipe it inwards. And then I just kind of bring it up into the crease a little bit, kind of pat it, and then I just kind of keep swiping. But then I will just go back in with my first brush that I use to just kind of help feather that out a little bit. This brush right here, kind of pointed. And I'm going to go in to this shade right here called Central Shift. Use this on the lash line. Just kind of go back and forth with it. It's okay if it's a little messy because I'm just kind of starting to like blend it up a little bit just to kind of add a little bit of definition on the lash line. Keep it a little bit light. I think I'm going to go in with Love Glitch right here, which is kind of a really like light purpley lavender shade. It's really pretty. It's like really pretty. It just kind of brings back that light because we added those darker shades. All right, that's really pretty. All right, so for the lower lash line, I am gonna go back into Follow Me. And then I am just gonna quickly go back into Control Shift. Just lightly go on the outer third, right up at the lash line. Into In the Cloud right here, which is kind of just a very light nude shade, and I'm just going to use that to kind of just like go underneath all those colors. I am going to kind of go above the shades up here too with that same color just to kind of blend everything. All right, we'll go into mascara in a minute, but I actually did get a pencil from Makeup Revolution, and this is the Precise Brow Pencil. And I got the shade Medium Brown. Anybody else just like demolish boxes because they can't like get it open? I don't know why. Like, I'm not gentle with boxes. The packaging is really nice and sleek. It's kind of got like a nice, like really smoothness to it. And then it just has the rose gold lettering on it for Makeup Revolution. It has the pencil up here, which is a really skinny pencil. I don't think I've ever seen anything that skinny. So it's very precise, like it says, and then it's got a spoolie on the other end. Okay. So it's definitely a little bit more pigmented than I thought it was going to be, but you know, we'll find out. Okay, yeah, definitely darker than I normally want in the brow pencil for me. The thing that I am noticing though, it is applying product a lot, like as I put pressure, I'm like barely putting any pressure, but whatever pressure I am putting on, it still applies a lot of product than what I'm used to with like my Benefit Precisely my brow pencil, and then just the color is just way too dark for my brows. I try to be lighter handed like at the beginning of my brow. All right, so I just applied mascara. I just used my Tarte tubing mascara, and then I'm just gonna go in with my Benefit brow holder just really quick to go over the brows. And I have a new lip liner from LA Girl. This is their Perfect Precision lip liner, and I got the shade Blushing. I already know how I feel about these lip liners. They're so good and so affordable, and I just wanted to get another color. My lips are looking kind of funny right now. But that's okay because we're gonna try a lipstick. I have heard some wonderful things about the e.l.f. O lips. Is that what they're called? What are they called? I don't remember, but is there like matte lipsticks? But I got the shade No Doubt, which is just a really nice kind of like nude. And then I got Dirty Talk, which I've heard several people say that this could be a dupe for Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk. I've never tried that, so I don't know. I think we're gonna go in with Dirty Talk just because, you know, I already have kind of that pinky rosy shade on. So let's go ahead with this one. This looks really nice on the lips. Like, I think that they called this a semi-matte. I would almost go to say that it's more of just like a satin finish. It's more like a cream lipstick. It's not very matte. It's like cushiony when you're applying it to your lips, and when it's on your lips, it feels very comfortable. It doesn't feel drying like a normal matte lipstick usually feels like. It's very pretty, and it goes on very pigmented. And the cool thing about them is they're magnetic, so the packaging is very nice. The packaging is like a matte texture. The Essence Extreme Shine Gloss. I have heard nothing but good things about this gloss. Essence, if you don't know, is a very affordable brand. This is applicator. I've actually already used this, so it's kind of got some lipstick on it already. Curvature of this wand is kind of fun because it just kind of slightly hugs the lip and then just kind of, it just gives your lips the perfect, and now I don't want to put this back in the bottle with this much lipstick on it. It just gives your lips just such a beautiful glossy look without being like too much, and it's not like stringy when you pull your lips apart. So I'm pretty much done. I am not gonna set my face just because I kind of want to see how this balm acts, because again, I wasn't wearing anything else besides that SPF on my skin, and then I just went in with the Dew Glow on the center of my face. And so far, like, I mean, my pores still look very much kind of like blurred and filtered. So I'm excited to see how the blurring powder applies later on when I have to kind of touch up, and just overall how my makeup lasts throughout the day. I really enjoyed all the products that I used today. Let me just give you my quick thoughts on them. First off, the Naturium Glow, I've only used it once. Just today is the first time I'm using it, but I can already tell that I'm going to want to repurchase this over and over again. And how my makeup applied over it, even though I had nothing on my face that I had immediately put on, and it blends into my skin beautifully. Pleasantly surprised about this blurring balm. I didn't know how well this was gonna work, because of how my pores look, how it just kind of blurred and filtered everything, but we'll have to see in a couple hours when I retouch. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to see how it works later on. The Revolution cream bronzer. Like I said, I've already used it a couple times. This wasn't my first time. I love this product. I love how it blends out to the skin. It's just like super fast and quick. It's not too orangey on my skin, which I love. I have found cream bronzers in the past that just look too orange on me, not great right for my skin tone. Nice cream bronzer that blends out beautifully, that doesn't take a lot of work. I would definitely give this a try. The CoverGirl powder blush in the shade Classic Pink. In fact, I think I need to add a little bit more after doing the eyes. I think I need to add a little bit more. I think that this is just such a pretty pink. It's a flush of pink to your cheeks, blended out beautifully, and it really is such a pretty pink. Like, I don't have anything like this in my collection yet. I have more rosy tones and like mauves, but nothing that's just like a true pink. So I'm excited to have this in my collection. All right, the eyebrow pencil situation. This, I think, is definitely a good brow pencil from the drugstore. I will definitely use it again. Now, does it go above Precisely My Brow Pencil? Like, is it above that one? No. I still love my Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit, but this is a great option from the drugstore. I haven't found too many drugstore brow pencils that I love, and I think that this is ranked 1 or 2 in my drugstore brow pencils that I like. Packaging is just 10 out of 10 for me. I'm going to take this white sticker off though, because it just kind of takes away from the effect. Okay, well that just made it worse because now I just have all the leftover residue from taking the sticker off. I love the packaging of this pencil. I feel like it's just very comfortable to hold onto. Rose Gold Revolution logo on it. So I'll have to see how like the color stays, because I know my Precisely My Brow Pencil lasts for a really long time. We'll have to see how this holds up. But so far, I really like it. I already know how I feel about the lip pencil. I love the LA Girl lip pencils. I feel like they are really nice and creamy. They last long on the lips. Love this color. First of all, it is a little bit darker, I think, than the lipstick that I'm wearing. I kind of like that because it kind of just adds a little bit more of a fuller look to my lips. The lipsticks, honestly, probably one of my favorite drugstore lipsticks I have tried. It's very comfortable on the lips. I don't think this is specifically targeted as a matte lipstick. I think they say it's more like a satin matte lipstick or a semi-matte lipstick. Anyway, I don't know exactly. I'll have it linked down below. Super comfortable on my lips, very opaque. I love the colors. The Essence Lip Shine. Woo, I'm just gonna throw things. Beautiful. Like, look at the shine on my lips right now. So beautiful. Like, literally gives your lips such a juicy full lip look. And I think this lip gloss was only like $2.99, $3.99, like so affordable. I absolutely love it. Probably my favorite lip gloss ever. All right, so this brush, it is an investment, but It is my favorite brush. I mean, I have foundation brushes and I would prefer to use this brush over these brushes. Like this is also an It Cosmetics brush. This is their Love is the foundation brush, but this right here, this is beautiful. I almost forgot the concealer. The concealer is looking really nice underneath the eyes. It didn't emphasize any texture. It didn't get super dry or anything like that. It looks really nice under the eyes. It gives me kind of the same coverage that I'm already used to. So when I was expecting full coverage, I was kind of expecting a little bit more than what I got. So I would say that this is a solid like medium coverage. It's a good concealer. Oh, and then the eyeshadow palette. This is absolutely going to be something that I'm going to use and abuse a lot in the springtime, especially. I'm very excited about it. First of all, the packaging is so cute. And then just all the lavender shades. I'm really glad that they kind of give you some more neutral shades to work with. All right, guys, that is it for my video. I hope that it wasn't too terribly long, but I am actually loving how my makeup is looking today. I am so excited about all these products. I hope that you guys saw something in this video that maybe caught your eye, that maybe you want to try. I love that they all are drugstore. So I love when something's affordable and so you don't have to go pay the higher price point. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button down below. And if you want to be notified of future videos that I upload, ring the bell and you'll get notifications every time a new video of mine pops up. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!